At the Grand Awards dinner held in New York, the world celebrated the remarkable achievements of the great Nikola Tesla, who reached the age of 80. During his speech, he shared an intriguing insight into his creative process and how he came up with incredible ideas for his creations. Tesla explained that a person's creativity and ideas have nothing to do with the brain's function of controlling the body's mechanisms. The brain controls the impulses that activate muscles, allowing us to walk, run, and climb, as well as perform other bodily functions like blinking and swallowing. However, when it comes to imagination, creativity, and the ideas and concepts that flow from them, scientists don't have a clear understanding of their origin. The source of a person's spiritual insights and thoughts remains a mystery. Admittedly, the brain does not provide inspiration, but only manages the physical aspects of our body. This leads to the question, where do the thoughts of great composers or writers come from? When songwriters create beautiful music or authors write profoundly important books, we often describe them as being truly inspired. Of course, such inspiration does not originate from the mind, but rather from a realm beyond the physicality of the brain. The idea that our inspiration comes from outside ourselves implies that we are being overshadowed by a higher intelligence in the universe. Something out there is providing us with information and ideas, and that's what we call inspiration. Some people are naturally adept at tapping into this source, allowing them to create beautiful music, art, and even innovative technologies like rockets and laser televisions. However, the origin of this inspiration is not inside the brain, but rather from an external source. When listening to the works of great composers, it is clear that their inspiration came from something beyond themselves. They didn't just choose sounds that sounded good, on the contrary, his music was a manifestation of a deep understanding of the universe's creation, including its rhythms, vibrations, and the breathing in and out of the cosmos. This occult and heavy science could change the entire concept of a nation through music, as seen in the German use of Wagner's compositions. Similarly, in America, music inspired the nation by demonstrating the mathematical science behind musical composition. In Hollywood, music is often programmed to accompany certain scenes, enhancing the audience experience. For example, when something sinister is about to happen in a movie, a certain type of music is used to create tension, while silly and comical scenes have a corresponding type of music. This further illustrates the power of music and its ability to evoke specific emotions and responses. Inspiration is a fascinating concept that has long intrigued mankind. It seems to come from a source beyond our physical bodies, something outside of ourselves that inspires us to create and imagine. We're told that our brains are the source of our thoughts, but when it comes to inspiration, it's clear that our brains aren't enough. Our brains are like computers, with miles of nerve endings and blood vessels acting as the wiring that connects everything. The brain sends messages to different parts of our body, controlling our movements and bodily functions. But when it comes to our imagination, our creativity and our inspiration, something else is at work. Nikola Tesla believed that this something else is what we might call God, or the universe, or some higher power. It's like a Wi-Fi unit that connects us all, providing inspiration and guidance for our thoughts and actions. Just like a room full of computers can connect to a Wi-Fi unit and do different things, we as humans are all connected to this source of inspiration and can create beautiful music, art, literature, and much more. We can see this connection in the natural world as well. Large flocks of birds or schools of fish seem to move as one, turning and changing direction in perfect harmony. Something is guiding them, something beyond their individual minds and bodies. It reminds us that we are not alone, that we are all connected in some way, and that there is something beyond our physical selves that is guiding us. Likewise, the planets, sun and moon have their own frequencies that affect us. Each planet has a resonant frequency that affects our minds when we are born. The sun has an electrical sensation on Earth that causes amazing things to happen, and the moon affects our bodies in many ways. Just as the moon also affects the world's oceans. And since our bodies are mostly made up of water, it affects us too. Women's menstrual cycles are also in sync with the lunar cycle. And, during the full moon, people can act a little crazy. This is because the moon's vibrations affect our brains and bodies. So it's not just our brain that controls our thoughts and actions. We are connected to something bigger, and that connection influences us in profound ways. As the saying goes, women are from Venus and men are from Mars, because our minds operate differently due to the influence of different celestial bodies. These cosmic influences can inspire us in ways we may not fully understand, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities that lie ahead. The subject of our birth and the vibrations in our brain is a fascinating topic, especially when it comes to inspiration and where it comes from. During the speech at Tesla's New York commemoration dinner, he shared with the audience how he got ideas from him. Every night he would place a notebook and pen or pencil on the table beside his bed, and every morning he would find a new invention noted on the pad. He believed that someone would come into his room at night and inspire him with new ideas. This experience led him to create inventions such as radio and alternating current, which transformed the world. The concept of inspiration is related to the word spiral, which comes from to perspire, and to inspire, which means to breathe together. So, in a sense, someone was breathing new ideas into Tesla's mind, and those ideas were coming from somewhere outside of him. Inspiration is a mysterious and fascinating subject that we may never fully understand. From the vibrations in our brains to the external forces that influence us, there are countless factors that contribute to our creative ideas and innovations. But what I want to bring you with this video is, inspiration doesn't necessarily come from you, it comes from outside. If you like this video, like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with people you feel need to hear this. Tell us your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, so we can all help more and more people on their spiritual and personal journey. Thanks for watching.